ba 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 bum ba 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 do ba da do ba 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 da ba do do ba do ba 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 da ba 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 da do ba ba da ba 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 bum ba da ba dum wow 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 ba ba da ba do wa da Boo boom bow wow bum 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 bottom bottom badum bum bum ba ho ba da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba 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 boo ba ba bum ba 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 boo. What is this? I just started a second ago. Come on, let this just go with the flow. We're gonna do a hobby stream. We're gonna pay some models with me, Slathe the Space Marine. I know it wasn't quite on beat, but hey, I'm just trying to get the link to this stream. Bah! Hello, it is me, I, Slathe the Space Marine, and today on this hobby hangout on Wednesday, where today we will be doing this, which is where we're painting models. We've got some models here. We are still in the midst of doing the renovations of 100 Space Marines. That is triple digits, people. That is an entire battle company full of Space Marines. Firstborn Space Marines. Although technically, due to technicalities, they are split into two different companies of 50 Space Marines, but not demi-companies. They would be actually battle companies, but of squads of 5. So, pedanticness and semantics aside, it is two battle companies, but it is in the form of one battle company right now while during this stage of renovating the paint jobs. So, here in today's stream, which is where we will be doing this, just like on last time on Dragon Ball Z, we will be doing the impossible. The absolute impossible. So today we have, who do we have in the chat? We've got Lord Commander Trapper. Welcome to the stream, Trapper. If this is your first time here and you have no idea what is going on, well, I will inform you. I will let you know. I will enlighten you. You will be given the vision, the glory, the view, and the hope to know that this will be leading to a complete chapter of Space Marines. Once we have finished our immediate goals, we will move on to another company of Space Marines, and then another and another, and a sister and a brother. And then that's when we are going to, at that point, have achieved what will approximately be 600 Space Marines. That's right, 600 Space Marines. We will be reaching that point once our immediate goals are getting to completion. And once we have all of that in place, then, my friends, my brother Marines, then, if you can believe it or not, we will get more Space Marines. I know, mind-boggling and insane. I can't believe it myself. At that point, we will then have to push forward once more into the breach to be able to make sure that each unit, each squad, each company, each Space Marine is given the ample opportunity to ride in a transport vehicle. What that transport vehicle may or may not be will be up to determination at that point. And if not, there will be any of the primary Space Marine tanks we will see at that point in the future if we ever get to there, maybe. But if not, then we will make sure that we achieve at least vehicleness for the Space Marines of True. The Space Marines of New may have to wait a while to get their whatever things, and they can just kind of ride around in like the fun bus for a while if that's going to be the case. I don't know what that says. What is that? Is that a dog? What is that? Java, what is that? Is that a bear and a mouse? I don't know what that is. Is that a cat? What is that? What even is that? Okay, well, now, brother Marines. Wait, what's this? America. America. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn on the ring light. That's what I forgot to do. Bam! Look at how much better that is. It's so much better now, isn't it? Wow. That's what it is. So let's just... bloop, bloop, bloop. All right, there. America. America. This one's for you. America. The U-iest of all of the essays. Out of every essay that I can think of, only you can prevent forest fires. Brother Marines, and I say this with absolute confidence in my voice, and I do it with conviction in my soul. As a Space Marine, and also secret operative of a super secret, mega secret, can't even say how secret it is, secret. That is what it means to be a Space Marine. As a Space Marine with all of these secrets that you cannot know about, especially the ones that involve Space Marines, and most definitely are not in any way similar to, derivative of, or in any way in relation to the Dark Angels. As a Space Marine, it is one's duty, one's devotion, it is one's mission, it is their glory. As a Space Marine, one must devote all and have complete and utter focus. As a Space Marine, they must completely and utterly endow themselves in the art of being a Space Marine. What would that be, and what would that entail? The art of being a Space Marine. First, it involves a nice base coat. Then you have to have at least 3 colors, and you need to base them. That is what it means to be a Space Marine, Brother Marines. And as a Space Marine who has at least 3 colors and a base, I can say with complete confidence that I am a Space Marine, and I know no fear. And as a Space Marine who does no fear with also 3 different colors and a base, I can say with complete confidence, devotion, and complete, utter, sheer will, and also what I can say is Space Marine. Now, Brother Marines, without further ado, hello, Tony. Come here. Come here. Who's a good kitten? Who's a good kitten? He's a good kitten. You're a good kitten. You're a good kitten. Okay, now go sit. Okay, good kitten. Okay. Brother Marines and Tony, we now will begin our mission. We will begin working on these Space Marines, these brave Space Marines that need a little bit of touching up, and despite it kind of looking like I'm probably not going to be really doing anything, I am, just trust me. Because a lot of these models are not quite lining up with the new colors. So, once again, it's kind of like, why are you painting silver on top of silver? That seems like a really dumb thing to be doing. And it's like, no, just trust me, bro. Battle bros. We are the Chad Marines of the Emperor. We are the Emperor's Chadness. We will strike forth at the enemy. We have tactics. We have hats with stickers on them. And we have all of the things that we need to be able to get through this dance night on this Friday, despite it being a Wednesday, or maybe early on a Thursday, depending on where you are. It's Friday in our hearts, and it is Friday in the Emperor's realm, and that is why we, as Space Marines, as Emperors, as Glorium, we will be bringing forth the hurt, all of the hurt locker. That's right, Brother Marines. I declare on this day, this St. Crispin's Day, that we, as Space Marines, will never give up. We will never surrender. We will go until infinity and beyond. As Space Marines, we will know when our time is up, but it will never be up, for the Emperor's time is eternal, and a Space Marine's time is with the Emperor. That's right, brother Marines. Space Marines, we, as the Emperor's chosen, his angels of death, his Space Marines, we march forth, and we, with absolute confidence and with absolute faith in the Emperor and our battle brothers, will be able to march forth without any sort of question. We will do it as freshly and naturally as a fish to water. As a Space Marine, as a battle brother, we will have it in our hearts, in our veins, in every breath that we take, in every move that we make. We will be watching you. We, as Space Marines, as battle brothers, will be able to have tactics, and we will have machines. We will have all of the machines. Our machines will be more than meet the eye. And as Space Marines, we will have the bestest, the greatest, and the most ultimate Space Marine. Okay, so let's do a little back of the leg thing here, Space Marine. I need to take a moment to actually breathe. It's in the Codex Astartes, page 1. Breathe. What is the Emperor's will? The Emperor's will is that we will fight for the Emperor, and that the Emperor is a total Chad. We, as the Emperor's Space Marines, his glorium, we will fight forth. We are the Space Marines, and we, with his absolute faith in ourness to be his Space Marines, we, as battle brothers, as Space Marines, will be able to fight. And we will delight in the night, and be so bright that we light the night, and we may not know it, but we are poets. That's right, Space Marines. Now it's time to do all these little studs on the backpack. Damn, I really wish that I wasn't me right now. This sucks. Alright, let's do the little backpack studs, and let's not touch anything else. Operation. Paint just the studs, but don't touch the sides. Operation. That's impossible, even for a computer. It's not impossible. I used to target womp rats on my T-16 back home. They're not that much bigger than 2 meters. Operation. Use the force, Luke. Operation. Okay. And, oh, okay, look at that. Done. Oh, wait, maybe this one a little bit more on this one. Come on, just don't. Okay, good. Okay, good, I did it. The studs of pain. Is it Friday already? Is it Friday? It's on Friday night. It's on Friday night. Eating Farmer's Delight. On a Friday night till the money's gone. I like monkeys. Everybody does. Going to be a Space Marine and see what you're getting to. So yeah, as I suspected, in a lot of these models, there's just going to be a few small sections where the metallic was done over. It was done over top of red on a lot of these, or it just wasn't done, completely evenly on all spots on it. So there's some spots where the metal has either worn away down to the red, or there was no metal hitting it in the first place, sort of thing. Like in the case of this pipe right here. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going back to some of these old models, and I'm giving them some kind of, I'm giving them the doctor's second opinion. I'm giving them the whatever, right? This is the whatever step, when it's like, so why are you painting your old models again? Whatever, okay, right? You're doing it because you're making them look as good as your new models, and because that's what you want to do. Because that's what you want to do, because if that's what you want to be ARBIE, Barbie girl, okay? You got it? You got it? Right? All right, so let's add a little bit more painting medium to this metal, because I'm kind of worried that it's going to dry out on me. So let's just do that right there. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. And speaking of that, I need to go to hobby store and get some more painting medium, because my painting medium's got some red in it and there's not much left of it, and I need to get more of that. So, a second marine. Let's grab another marine and let's go on to the next marine. That would be this guy. And okay, wait. These have been like, I guess a lot of these have been dusted recently because I've been working on them, so I guess they're fine. But now, let's see. Now we got to go over these areas with the metal. And let's see, that seems like that's roughly the same color on that, so that's pretty fine. And I don't see too much problem on this side. And let's see, this one looks like it could have a little bit more, because it looks like there's a little bit of area where it's red showing through. Oh, I sound like a dentist. Oh, there's a few red areas. You have some red areas here. Don't worry, we'll fix that right up. We'll have you shining in no time. And stud, stud, stud. This guy is studly. This guy's a stud. Okay, so let's get some in these exhaust areas here. Oh, this one already has it, and it looks like absolute trash. And it's going to look absolute trash here, too. So let's add a little bit more silver and make it look like absolute trash. Because at this point, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get this done. Let's just get this done. Why didn't I do all the proper steps beforehand? Why me? Why did you betray me like this, me? Alright, so now let's get the handle. Let's get the gun handle tonight. I don't know what that was meant to be. Sometimes things don't need to be anything at all. No, they don't. Nuh-uh. Okay, so let's get some paint on the palette here. There's already paint on the palette. Let's get it on the brush. And let's go for these. Because, wow, I seem to have went with the brave tactic before of just painting silver right on top of the red on these ones. So I apparently was smart boy and did not do black on those studs first. So it's kind of at this point where it's like, all right, fuck it, it's too late. Let's just add a little bit more and just fix those up. Don't worry, we'll make it look good in post. We'll look good in post, okay? Alright, so there we go. So that's 2. 2 out of what we have 20 on the table. And if we can get through more, I'd be happy to. So let's get through as many of these as I can. Because this stage annoys me. Just because these are redos. If I was working on like fresh models, I would be thrilled to be at this stage. But I am getting burned out painting old models and fixing them up. But the differences between them and some modern models that I was painting was just so glaring that it was like, all right, roll up the sleeves. I know what I gotta do. I gotta do this now. Let's paint some toys. And, okay, so now the top part here on this one, let's see. How is this one looking? Let's do this top trim here. It's looking alright. Other side, let's check the other side here. Check out the other side. Okay, now here, let's go with the studs. Ba 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 ba. All right, looking good. Looking good. You're a real boy now, Space Marine. These brave Space Marines. I'm wondering if I want to. I might need to go examine some other models just for a brief second. That's always a cog in the machine when I have to go cross-reference with other models to make sure that everything is done to the right pattern. Make sure everything's done to Bloodhound's code. It is tiresome. It is absolutely tiresome. Okay? You don't understand. All right, now, wait a minute. Nope. That's fine. That seems fine. That seems fine. Brother Marines. It seems fine. All right, so now let's do. We do that inside part? I don't know if we did. Okay, that's the best I can do on that one. I believe that one's done. But I will put all, when I'm getting through all of these steps, because it'll be a quick fix at the end. If it turns out that is the case, that I need to do the iron sight on the bolters, it'll be a very quick fix of just getting all of them and just doing that. Alright, so this guy probably doesn't need too much, actually. If anything. Looks like there's a little part here that might get it, because it looks like it's part of the gun. Can we get, oh, cat hair. Can we get a little bit more, a little bit of a better job on some of these? Get some of these studs, make them studlier. Alright, sweet. And now, backpack. Alright, so let's fix up these exhausts there. Try to get into there a little bit. There, that looks good. Into there a little bit. That looks good. And fix up this soft suit a little bit, because that's not looking so hot. So we'll just fix that up a little bit. Just a little bit. Get a little bit of a fix. Yeah, I'll do a little something there. A little bit of the something. Sweet. So now, that one I believe would be done, unless there's like a back of the leg part on these guys. No, there's not on the old plasma gunner. There is no back of the leg part. Dodge that bullet. So let's see. Alright, this guy. Let's go for the gun handle again. I think if we go at this from kind of the same angle and the same process for each one. It's kind of looking over things case by case, because like some areas like this guy, that needs to be redone. There we go. It's looking good. See, these things, I'm only hoping that in like the wash, those things are gonna get something in the wash. Maybe I might have to pin line them. I don't know, because typically I would do things like that where I would put black first, and then I would leave a little bit of an edge to it, so that way it kind of highlights itself by contrast of having the somewhat black ring about it. But that's cool. That's cool. Whatever. We don't need that. We don't need that. We're not going to do that with this one. These guys are going to be whatever, 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 whatever. As long as they're close enough, and that way, as long as they're close enough. That's going to be it. That's going to be the rule. As long as they're close enough. Then they're good. Then they're good. All right. Now what was it that I needed on? Oh, there's all this cat hair. Thank you, cats. All right. So that guy's looking done. So we're gone through 5 already. This is not taking very long at all, considering most of this is already pretty much done. It's just kind of finishing up the whatever things that aren't done or need a little bit of a touch up on especially on these older models where there's just not as many details. So I get that kind of handed to me, where these ones are not going to take as long. It's going to be the other ones that are the newer models, like the 2001, and maybe even like the old paint set Marines, like the old 2nd edition, early 3rd edition Space Marines, and things like Assault on Blackreach tacticals and stuff like that. Those might still manage to take a bit of time, because those ones are going to have more details, more areas, some more than others. So it's not going to be super progress to the same rate as tonight. It's going to be slowed down, because there's going to be more areas to fix up on the other ones. Where is Harvey Dent? I don't know where Harvey Dent is, but can we trust him? Harvey Dent. Can we trust him? Alright, so now let's go on to these guys' studs. Alright. Doo-ba-doo. Okay, what now? Oh, there's like a tiny spot right here in this exhaust from a certain angle where it's red. Now that typically wouldn't happen if you had painted it black first, past me. Where is he? Where is he? Get over here. Sip of coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's go on to numero 70. Well, I don't know what to say about that flamer. Okay, and then as for the backpack, and then probably need a little bit more medium, a little bit more paint and medium on the palette. It's running a little bit dry now. Oh, and then this one, that top trim, that top ridge or whatever, this one is definitely one that's going to need it. Oh, let's get rid of that more cat hair. The cat hair's taking over. It's becoming self-aware. Alright, so that's that guy done. Yeah, these ones are not going to have a lot of details on them, once again. So it's going to be pretty quick to motor through these. There's a few of the more detailed ones at the end, like the ones from 2001 and after that are on the table. So it's not going to be all RTBs and stuff. Alright, let's get some medium into that mix. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Alright. Looking good. Alright, brother Marines. Let's move on to Marine number 8. Gun handle. What was that? Final countdown for big savings. Thank you, antivirus program, for having a pop up. The irony. The irony. Accessory and irony together in harmony. Okay, so I think that's that for that guy, except for the backpack. So let's get to the backpack. Let's get to the backpack, fam. And let's go. One is the loneliest backpack nub you ever know. Two can play the backpack nub game, but the loneliest backpack is the number nub. Number. Bum 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 bum. Buns are the loneliest bread product. Done. Next. Some of these have been sitting for a while. It's like they have a decent layer of dust on them already, which is not that good. That's not a good thing. And let's get the shoulder knob studs. Got to get them all like Pokemon. Got to just poke 'em on with my brush. Get 'em all like Pokemon Wigglytuff. Don't fall asleep like a Jigglypuff, because then you'll not get enough. And there's much more to see. How many will you paint? I don't know me, gee. I'm on number 9. There I put 20 on the table. That's the truth, that is no fable. There is a quest card at the guild. You're low of magic points. What's that? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Wah-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell all night. It's part of the Codex of Studies. That's a jingle bell. That's a jingle bell. Just take my word for it, it is. Jingle bell rock. 3 is the magic number, but 1 is the loneliest. That's the way you gotta be, but that makes 4 the homeliest. 4 is the homeliest number. 4 is the homeliest number. There is no number homelier than number 4. It is the one that no one adores. It's number 4, the homeliest number. It's the homeliest number. That's probably going to need to get some touch-ups and make that not all silver. So, right, number 10. Number 10. And we're only 40 minutes in. How many are we doing tonight? I don't know. We will see. We'll see how much energy I got. We'll see how much I need to do. Because most of this is just kind of doing steps I didn't do before and just kind of fixing up a spot or two where silver did not land, or over a course of years it's worn off, or it was way too thin so it worn off, or stuff like that. Oh great, this guy doesn't even have black put for the studs. Excellent. Thank you, past me. You have made this so much easier for me to make this look even remotely good. Thank you for that help. I appreciate that, past me. You clearly get all of the cookies you want, past me. In fact, actually, you know, past me, go fuck yourself. You should have painted silver just all over the entire model. You should have given them like a silver and gold camo pattern. Just completely embrace it and make the silver and gold forest camo pattern. That's right. Well, I think it's okay to say we were just gonna call this guy pretty much done, because there's so many things about this space marine that fuck that. Okay. Done. Done and done and done and done. Now, time onto batch number 2 out of batch number 1. So that would be like batch 1.1. Now on to batch patch 1.1, which is more RTBs. All right, so we have more RTBs. Excellent. Bet you weren't expecting that, were you? That's right. Uh-huh. Totally gangsta like that. Just pulling out more RTBs. How many RTBs will there be? Well, it's TBD, isn't it? Until you find out exactly how many there are. And then once we've reached that point, and you can't take RTBs any longer, there will be more RTBs. RTBs, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. RTBs. You gotta buy 'em, you gotta buy 'em. Pokemon. Alright, now for the study thingy studs. One stud. Come on. Do it better. 2 stud, 3 stud, 4 stud, and the top 3 stud. We will be doing LA Francais. We will be using how you say in English raw talent that is only available by a Frenchman, and we will be using the power of love, and with our love and our Frenchness, we will be using both of what is unattainable by the people who are not the people who are not French would not be able to acquire this this level of talent. It is in their blood, because without the ability to be French, you would not be able to do this. It involves the move of muscles of the buttocks. You have the flick of the wrist and the flick of the buttocks. It's all in the buttocks, and it is only an attainable feat to do if you are how you say in English, French. It requires the French touch to be able to paint with to paint like the masters, to be able to apply the paint to the model in a way that is not how you say shit. You must be you must be able to be French, or you must be able to at least authentically impersonate Frenchmen. And so with it in line, I would be able to make the claim that as you say, I have the talent and I have the power. And now on for something completely new. Another Space Marine. And it's going to be, guess what? Let's just give it a little bit of one more of a little bit of an RTB. How many RTBs can there be? Well, RTB. It's like TBD. But if you rearrange the letters in the way that they're shaped and turn them into different letters, RTB becomes TBD. Do you see how that works? Do you see how if you just rearrange the pieces and you stretch them and contort them, you can turn RTB into TBD, which makes it all make sense at that point. Now, only at the end will you truly understand how RTB and TBD are completely connected through PCP and THC. But only at the CDC, which is able to distribute it discreetly. That's right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so that is 12 done. There's 8 more to do. And what's the next one going to be? Is it going to be an RTB? Is it going to be an RTB? Nah, but, well, kind of. It's a Rogue Trader. But it's not an RTB01. This one I believe, is a Space Marine field police. Oh, come on. Brush is getting fuckery. Stop getting fuckery, Brush. And then again, it has just done a bunch of metallics. I'm going to go clean my brush, and I will be right back. I will be right back. I will. I guarantee it. And we're back. We are back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back for the whatever. Okay, now clean my brush. So hopefully it'll work better now. So let's get some fresh paint on the palette. A little bit of medium to go with it. And we will have gone through 20 of the Space Marines. And then how far are we in? We're about an hour. So let's see, who's still with us? Who is still around and who is still awake? This answer will likely determine the fate of the stream, won't it? That is realistic. That is just keeping it real, isn't it? Also, this was kind of a late stream. We'll probably do one. I'll see if we can do one again tomorrow. Although unfortunately it will take me away from people. But it'll bring other people to me. So tomorrow, maybe earlier, because I'm not gonna be working, so I can be doing this. I could do this. This could be my day job. This could be my job. What do you think? Full-time painting, Slathe streams all the time, completely taking over my job. That's impossible. So let's not get, caught away in dreams. Let's achieve the possible and leave the impossible for the imagination and for D&D. Yeah. Okay, so there's gonna need to be some cleanup on some of these. This is gonna be kind of shit. All right. Oh come on, where's all this cat hair coming from? Cats. That kind of answers itself, doesn't it? Okay, so let us continue the progress. I mean, even if we wrap up after doing 20 of these, that's still a pretty good chunk. That is 20% approximately, give or take, due to difficulty level and time consumption involved in the models. But I suppose it is fair to say, we can comfortably say that would be 20% of the Marines done in one night. Well, not done. Okay, but okay. 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 That would be 20 of the Marines having the silver step done on them to bring them all up to the pattern, code, snuff, whatever. Bringing it all to where it's supposed to be. And this guy, I don't really know if there's much I can really do with this one, because this one's kind of one of those old metal models that's very unique and one-off, and there's not a whole lot there really to do beyond what's already been done here. So that guy's done. This guy's done. He's done. And especially with these Rogue Trader models, actually. Oh, wait. Back of the legs? No? Okay. With these Rogue Trader models, just because they have so many less details, it's just like, and you're done. Well, that was quick. Alright, so let's get this guy all done up. Let's get his nails did here. His toenails. And alright. Now these shoulder studs on these metal models are nice and pronounced. Nice and clean jutting sort of thing, rather than like the vague sort of bumpery that was on the plastic ones, where it's not really definitive of where some of the studs actually even begin, or if they even exist at all. That was a big flaw of the old plastic beakies. But yeah, these metal ones have it nice for that. Alright. You can't even see the gun handle on this guy. So I'm going to say that's done for that. And do all of them have like the... No, some of them don't. That's like just a weird inconsistency. Just a weird... No rhyme or reason. Now this guy... Oh, it's just going to be like backpack studs, isn't it? Okay. And then get this ring thing. Ring thing. Alright, and I can see there's a bunch of areas that I blacked out on the top of this backpack. And I would have done that on areas where there was red or it was showing through or something. So thank you recently fixing these models past me. You did help. Unlike recently helping past me who forgot to do those stages on other select miniatures. That guy's an asshole. So we need more paint. Need more paint on the palette. There's only 6 more of them, including the one that's on the painting stick thing already. So what are we at? An hour and a bit? Alright. Let's get a little bit more down then. And then get some of the medium. And mix that in there. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now I guess there's some areas on these pipes. On the side of this mouth piece right here. And I think that's it for this guy. So now on to the next one. Alright. So we're in the final 5 here. I'll kind of do the same thing. And it looks like this one didn't even have the black step put onto the gun handle. Thank you once again, past me. You were helping. Well, that's going to need to get cleaned up. Okay, now what about for the backpack here? Looks like this trim was done garbage here. Let's do this part. Okay, and then as for this top part, let's just check that out. It's usually the sides that are the culprits. That's usually the first place to check. And then maybe, yeah, these little pit areas in the front. Oh, sorry, camera. I bumped the camera. Oh, no. And let's try to get this right here. And try to get this part here. This is always a tricky part on some. It's like on some of those Space Marine legs, like the soft suit just becomes kind of undefined at a certain point. And it's kind of like, wait, what am I painting? Is this meant to be soft suit? I can't tell. So we have left the RTB era of models here. We're now in post 2001 Tactical Space Marine kit. Ah, man. Brush is getting fuckery. Let's see that. Oh, I guess there's going to be the part in the front here. Why is none of this done? And those RTBs that were done up earlier, those ones might be revisited depending on the iron sight sort of thing. So I'm going to have to, we'll go back over those at one point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. You know how to whistle, don't you? And we have 4 more Marines left. And I believe everybody is asleep. One. Alright. And some of these are going to need much less attention and be much less time consuming than others. Like this one's going to be a lot easier because like look at that. I don't have to struggle at all with the bolter just because it's all done in one hand on this guy. That's right. Thank you, Marine, for holding your bolter out so I could paint it. That was very considerate of you, unlike the last guy. He was holding it in both hands like a complete tool. But you are Chad Marine, who holds his bolter in one hand. So you help me out a lot by having me just be able to, you know, not have to do that. You have honored the chapter. You have honored your family. And you will be remembered in this life or the next. Wow, so we're almost, we've got this one and 3 more, so we're in the final final 4 of what I have on the table tonight. And we went through like 20 Marines. We might have to go back over a couple of them depending. TBD on the RTBs. And then that's essentially 20% of this step done. And then we can continue this tomorrow, I think. Gonna have an early stream. Maybe have a really long stream. I don't know, why would I do that to myself? Oh yeah, some of these guys are gonna have like shoulder trim issues, aren't they? I'm gonna need to like re-look over some of these that let's take a quick look over this guy again. Has he got any shoulder trim issues? Minor. Is there even any paint on the palette? Are you going to get any of the Horus Heresy stuff? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe if it interests me enough. But I mean, essentially, I've got all of the Horus Heresy stuff before it was cool. I've got Hipster Heresy. All right, so there are 3 more Marines. I believe we need to once again get silver on the palette. How annoying is that? Oh, and there's like those little ankle things. Oh yeah. The little ankle things. I forgot about those. Because it's been a while since I've been doing any painting, so. Let's get the little ankle things, I guess. See, this is what I would expect because of the newer models having the more details. So it's gonna slow things down. So let's see, like we were motoring through them, we were like under an hour, and we already did 10, and then now it's gonna like slow down considerably because it's gonna be these guys with like shoulder trims and the da 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 da. Right, so all of that, it's really gonna add up and eat some time here. It's really gonna just add up. All right. This guy, because he's here now. And what the hell is up with that silver? Okay, I'm going to need to go over that with some red. This guy has avoided having that fixed for too long. Because who has a purity seal that's silver? This guy, apparently. Alright. You can go back with your buddies. And okay. And then the little piping thingy. And then this side's little piping thingy that becomes completely like just vague and indeterminable when it reaches a certain point of the shoe, of the boot. Thank you for that. That really makes the modeling experience that much better. Alright, now let's go for the backpack. Alright, so let's get that part good. Let's get it's just as long as like the top part, like the bottom part has like little exhausts. As long as like the inside of the top one is silver, that's kind of all I ask for this like pattern. Alright. And then the other side of the top trim thing. Awesome. Annoying. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, is that? I think there's a part on the chest that's not been done. Oh, and the bolter. And this guy's going to be annoying and holding his bolter like that too. Thanks, guy. Holding his bolter in both hands. Jeez. Couldn't this Marine have thought about me and my needs when I would be painting the Marine? And how difficult it makes me, how difficult it makes this to do? It doesn't make me difficult. I'm already difficult. Alright. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. Well, the whole inside of that bolter was not at all done, it looked like. So that's fine to get just a silver coat there, just to wipe out the past. Destroy the past. Paint over it if you have to. Okay. Can I get this in fine enough? Because this brush is getting fuckery. And I need to clean it again. Or I need to start using a new brush, because this one's getting overused. Most likely a bit of both. Bit of both. I believe that's that guy done and done. Oh, no, ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Right here on his shoulder. A little bit of shoulder trim that wasn't done. Oh, but I see through his bullshit. That's right. I see through the bullshit. Alright, so there's 2 Marines left. This is one of them. What does this guy need to get done? So gun handle. Of course he does. Of course he needs the gun handle. And oh, he needs to have the little spot between his hand and the little wrist cuff. Of course he does. And he needs to have the spot where his hand holds the bolter in the front. Of course he does. Of course he needs all of those things. Those would have been mildly challenging to do, so of course I skipped them in the past. Thank you, past me. You made bounds and leaps bravely into the hobby. Okay. Now let's get that part there. And let's get this part. And okay. Wow, this brush is getting fuckery. It's gonna get a nice cleaning after this. And then we'll likely finish up close to the hour-and-a-half mark. That is my estimate. It is not my schedule, it is my estimate as to how long it will take me to finish this, or to just, just throw my hands up in the air and go, fuck it, I'm done. Why I would do that one Marine before finishing the batch, I don't know. I'm sure there's a plethora of reasons for how and why that could happen, but I do not predict that that will be the outcome this evening. But yeah, we could do another batch tomorrow in a stream, or depending on how much time we have, we could do multiple batches, multiple streams, play video games. It will be Thursday, so whatever that means, and more. Okay, I can't really promise the and more. That's a big promise. But all those other things, most definitely, I would say, yeah, R's and wills. That's right. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. So I think that this Marine... Oh, blop, 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 blop. Nope, 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 nope. No! Okay, there. Done. That guy's done. He's done. He's done. There's one Marine left. One Marine. One Marine left. And the big surprise, gun handle. Inside part of the gun, outside part of the gun, part where the front part, where the left hand holds it in the front. A lot of big surprises here. I didn't expect those areas to need to be painted on this Marine. I thought this guy was just going to be a rare exception. He was just going to surprise me by just already being done. But no. He's not special. He's not the chosen one. This Marine is not the chosen one, and he will not light us through our darkest hour. He is not destined to wield Chrysogrim. Only the select few could ever hold Chrysogrim. And even they, of those select few, had to be chosen, by the blade. think this guy's done. And there was the face scroll on that one done. Yeah. So that's it. Did it. We did it. We did it, fam. Ah, I gotta stretch my leg. Ah. Ow. Gotta stretch my leg. Ow. All right, well, we did it. We did it, fam. We did it. We did it. That's it. We got this crazy spinning thing of death right here. Woo! Oh my God, it's a warp portal. Ah! All right, fam. We did it. We're gonna wrap up for the night. Thank you, Java. Thank you, Michi. Thank you, Ads. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Thank you to Trapper for showing up. Thank you to everybody. It's been a pleasure. It's been a privilege.